It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. 18 Cardinal. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kay, the cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Penix working from the gun. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's got Prater for the completion. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Back to 60.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now. Rock roll 80.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And they get to him again. That pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Go! Nice.
From the shotgun, Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
Pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, Milrow escapes the pocket. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Come on. Bravo 80.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he drives it up to the 24. Roy Anderson that time with the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third
Buffalo
and
18.
5.
Third and short, it's Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds too. Oh, I don't believe it. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Seahawks. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Milrow with it on first. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That's a venture move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Ready? Come 19. Gravity Lions. Go.
Second and 10 now. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Milrow throwing on third down. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Here's Milrow, first and 10. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come on to second and 8. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Robinson on the inside give. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Penix here from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Nick Imanwari. And the Seahawks will take over beyond their own 40.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hit. Back all 80.
Milrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
5 here. 70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Hits his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Come back, team. Get it. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
2nd and 1. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game. It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Ready. Nice. Ready.
Milrow to throw on 4th. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
18-yard line.
Ready.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Cowboy 80.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Milrow now to throw. Completed to his running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready up.
Walker can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-zip. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Penix out first down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Man, it's Drake London. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So now it's going to be third and long. And again, it's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4.
At their own 4-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Gordon down the field, and he's got it. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Here we go. Wrap up.
First down throw here from Milrow. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Trying again, following the sack. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's good.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and those completions outside the pocket.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here, cover for the shotgun. Here's Milroe to throw. Hits him on the out route. Space past the 35. 40. To the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Falcons nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's back. It's Robinson. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Robinson up the middle. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They bring their tight end left. Play fake, Penix. He's got it at the 6. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Drake London with the touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a Walker run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
He rolls to his right. Run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 25. After the play, somebody's shaking up, and oof, that is not somebody you want to lose. That is quarterback Jalen Milroe receiving the assistance. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Here's Walker running right. Room inside the 10. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks trying to end this before the final quarter. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go play action. Here's Penix. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down, it's Penix. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. From the shotgun, Penix. Fits it through the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty.
Ready up. Let's go now.
Prater center motion right. Running it after the penalty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Penix looking to pass. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Falcons have the football, playing for their season here. They're trailing. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Rack and 60. Here we go. Set. Hawks. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
What a great opportunity for him. You can almost feel that bounce in his step. Facing the southpaw, and he gets to rush the blind side. Anytime he beats that right tackle, it just comes down to his closing speed and his fin.
And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive that will get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. Like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Well, I guess they kind of have to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's going to have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game.
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He breaks the tackle. Has a hole left, room to run. He's at the 30. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're going play fake with Penix. On the move, headed right. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Penix on 3rd down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. But as that one falls, Brock instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Running with Walker again. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming.
Here we go, son.
Play fake, Darnold. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix now. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Here's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Finds him over the middle. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
1st down, Atlanta.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of 3 yards.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go. Huh. Let's go.
Desperation time here. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Cool on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Falcons 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at him. I love the joy.
The Seahawks scoop it up. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
We go set.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 16. At the 16-yard line.
Set. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. In the hands of Horton, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10. Darnold. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks making a 24-point ball game.
51. Falcons 27.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Try and push it deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 there, and the Seahawks will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Staying with Walker. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
It's second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go, set. Hey, set.
They give up the gut to Walker. Throws through the tackle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. Hey, set.
Now Darnold off the play action. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves